Good morning. Welcome to week 5 of quarantination, right? We're like wrapping up week 5 of being sequestered, but being able to take all the yoga from anywhere or everywhere, like from wherever you are. And that's a beautiful thing. That's the silver lining to this whole American experience of the pandemic. Yeah, and we are all very lucky to be able to have the space, the internet, the time, and all of the things around that to experience our bodies and our isolation in a different way than a lot of people are. It is time for class. So we have 75 minutes together to get moving. So let's do the thing. Feeling good this morning? Ready? Yeah? Okay. Child's pose. Danielle's like, I'm already there. I know where to start. I'm doing the thing. Child's pose. Integrate your shoulders onto your back. So pin your shoulder blades in towards your spine. And begin your Ujjayi breath if you haven't already. Begin to build your heat with your deliberate breath in and your intentional breath out. And set your awareness to the feeling of your skin. Start with your periphery. Notice any air moving on the outside of your skin. If you can detect that, notice the warmth or the temperature of the room. Notice the sound of your breath. So shift from your periphery to an audible experience. And come into downward facing dog. Come into downward facing dog. From skin to muscle to bone, hug in. So from your periphery, go back to your skin, your periphery, and energetically squeeze your skin onto your muscles and squeeze your muscles onto your bones. Engage from your skin in. Bring a slight bend to your elbows, a slight bend to your knees. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. And as you hang here, clasping elbows, swaying from side to side, root the center of each heel into the earth and really press your tailbone, your sits bones, up towards the ceiling and drop your head. Shift your weight forward a little bit to stack your hips over your ankles. And when you do that, you will really feel your hamstring engagement and maybe feel like you're going to tip over. Find that spot where you feel like you might tip over. And when you find that spot, press more through your heels down and more up through your sits bones. Full deep breathing here. Full, free, and deep exhaling out. And come up to stand. Extended mountain. Reach your fingers up. Look up. Breathe in. Bring your hands to heart center and set your gaze to the tips of your fingers. We'll begin today's class with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, get long through your fingertips, breathe in, exhale, forward fold, half lift, high plank and pause. Here in your high plank, bring a slight bend to your elbows, pull your belly button in towards your spine, and spread your fingers and root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Be here for 4 breaths to generate some heat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3, breathe in. Breathe out. 4, breathe in. 4, breathe out, stay. Big breath in. Shift forward for low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips high, gaze between your toes. And land for 5 breaths right here. Skin to muscle to bone. Drishti set to one physical point. Yeah, and come into your body, come out of your head, come into your body. Allow your body, or create awakening in your body. I don't like the words allow or find because they're not actionable. They imply that the experience comes from without you, from outside of you. When you create awakening in your body through setting your gaze, through creating your Ujjayi breath, through deliberately hugging skin to muscle to bone, you are in creation of awakening in your body. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at the top of your mat, go. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, ground down, go up, lift up, fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale and reset. Skin to muscle to bone, Ujjayi, Drishti, put in and make present the pillars of Baptiste Yoga. Drishti, Ujjayi, bandhas are the hugging in. Tapas is the heat that you are beginning to generate through this awakening sequence. And vinyasa is when you link it all together, one movement, one breath. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, and go yogi, halfway lift. Forward fold, extended mountain, see something new, see the wall behind you, see what there is. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, set your gaze between your toes and come back into creating awakening in your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bottom of your exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Root down. Rise up. Go up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Move. Plant your hands. Ground down through your fingertips. Create space as you up dog. Down dog, set your drishti. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again. Empty the air out of your lungs. Breathe newness back in. Bend your knees. Top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Look up. See. Bow. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Hands plant. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Set your gaze. Yeah, creating some heat here. Creating some intentionality from your fingertips to your toe tips. Good. Slight bend to your elbows. Hugging your belly button into your spine. All together, breathing in. Breathing out. Top of your mat, land. Half lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Go big. Go up. Fold. Exhale. Yes. Half lift. Flow. High plank. Maybe you jump back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press down to lift up. Yes, sage. Downward facing dog. Hips high. Gaze between your toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees. At the bottom of your exhale, when you're completely empty, jump to where you're looking between your thumbs. Halfway lift. Fold. Big toes come to touch. Chair pose. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Good, Danielle. Fire up your fingers. Sit your hips towards the back of your mat and look down. Can you see all of your toes? If you can, lift them up off of the earth. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Pull your belly button in, and everyone come out of bar stool pose. Sage, you got this. You're rocking it. You're in chair pose. Sit low. Come down off the bar stool. Sit lower. Sit lower. Sit lower. Allow the fire to start. Sit into your fire. Take a breath all together. Wonderful. Exhale, fold. Yes. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. Plant your hands. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Step into your fire. Step into your journey into power. Ground down. Reach up. Lift up. And then sit deeper into your front thigh. Bring it parallel to the earth. And can you be in this pose in this moment? You may know the sequence. You may want to know, what comes next. Can you be in this pose and fully experience the power of your warrior one? Squeeze into center line. Send your fingers up. Yes, lift up, look up, go back, breathe. Now flow. Plant your hands. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Warrior one, left side. I do it too. It's like I know what's coming. I just want to move. But you miss what's happening if you're not in this moment, in this pose. If you're always going to what's going to happen next, or I know what's going to happen next because I did this yesterday, or I did this last week, or I've been here before. Be here now, because it's not like before. Sit deeper into your front thigh. Build your fire with intentionality. Yeah. Pelvis low, heart high. Look up, look back, breathe in. Vinyasa, hands to the earth. High plank and low plank. Yes, upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog. Gaze between your toes. And land here. Land here in this downward facing dog. This posture, this breath. Are you present to your hands and your feet? Are you present to your breathing? If not, why not? Get present. Get present to being in the space that you're in. Breathing deeply and freely. All together, fill up. Exhale it out. Top of your mat, land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit low. Chair pose, reach high. Exhale, bow. Yes, good work. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down. Yes, Danielle, look up, lift up. Downward facing dog, hips high. Warrior one, right side. Step with your breath. Ground down and inhale. Reach up, lift up, go back. Flow, hands to the earth. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Step forward. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Vinyasa, hands to the earth, and move and flow. Downward facing dog. Good work, everyone. Good work. Full breath in. Deep and easy, full breath out. Breathing in. Something happens in this practice when you allow the practice to do the work on you. Like you're present and you show up and you do the work. You notice your hands, your feet. You create your Ujjayi breath. You hug in skin to muscle to bone. But the practice actually happens to you because you show up to do the work. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Half lift. Fold, chair pose, sit low, reach high, look up, see something, exhale, fold, halfway lift, breathing in, flow, high plank, low plank, move, enjoy moving your body, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior one, right side, step, ground, reach, lift, go up and go back, go up and go back. Yes, vinyasa. Plant your hands, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Step, squeeze in, lift up, reach up, flow. Hands to the earth. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Set your gaze. Come back to your breath. Breathing deep and free. Warmth is created. Yeah, you're probably already warm. Maybe a little bit of sweat. That's good. That's what we want. We want to get into the physicalness of our human experience through this practice. And that unlocks things. It unlocks, wow, I'm stronger than I thought. Wow, I could do more than I thought. I had all these ideas, these limiting ideas. Give up those limiting ideas. Give up what you need to give up to come back to the core of you. Perfectly imperfect, strong, powerful, free. And with that, bend your knees. Exhale out. Look at your thumbs and land. Half lift. Fold, come from you already now. Sit low, chair high, chair pose, reach high. Yes, fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Flow, high plank, low plank. You are ready now. Do the thing. You have the power. Downward facing dog, warrior one, right side. Step into it. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Flow. Enjoy moving your body. Let it be however it is. Wobbly, that's fine. That's perfect. Downward facing dog, warrior one, left side. Step forward, squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Flow. This practice today is a celebration of your power, of your strength, of your freedom, and your experience of just being in your body. Grateful for all that it does for you. Everyone, breathe in. Open your mouth side out. Breathe in. And again, let something go. Extend your right leg towards the ceiling. Flexing your foot, pulling your toes towards your face, and squaring your hips. So yeah, leg extended straight back behind you. And look back, see your toes. Dial them down to the earth. Good, Sage. Good, Jen. Good, Danielle. Good, Michelle. Michonne, drop your, yes, perfect. Kara, press out your heel. Now, from here, bend your knee and stack your hips. And when you do that, your right shoulder wants to tip up. Your work is to make your shoulders square. Yeah, press down more through your right hand. Good, Danielle. Wake up your top toes. No Shavasana feet. From here, flip into flip dog. Flip into full wheel. Flip into what is here for you. Yes, Sage. Everyone soften your joints. Sage and everyone soften your joints. Look to where your fingers are reaching if you're in flip dog. If you're in wheel, soften your hip bones. Everyone, one more huge breath in. Then roll over, side plank. Plant your right hand into the earth, your right knife's edge of your foot into the earth. Yeah. Extend your gaze up to your left hand. Maybe your feet are stacked. Maybe they're staggered. Maybe you need no invitation to lift your top leg. Maybe you do need an invitation. I kind of like the invitation, but you don't need it. You can take it right here. It's your body. If you want to lift your top leg, do it. Maybe it's that you don't want to, but you want to be invited to. I get it. Me too. Lift it higher. Downward facing dog. Let it go. I get it. Totally. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Lift your left leg. Same work. Left leg is lifted, pressing out through your heel. Can you press out more through your straight extended leg? From here, bend your knee. Stack your hips. Press down through your left shoulder to square it to the right one. Yes, good, Kara. Bend your knee more. Stack your hips more. Flip your dog. Flip into wheel. What's here for you? Try it on. You don't know unless you try. And yesterday's different than today. This side is different than the other side. Be in the experience of discovery. Reaching, expanding from your belly button out to your fingers and hands. Yes. Go, Kara. Soften your hips. Soften your hips, Sage. Yes. Everyone, express freely from the inside out. Yes. Side plank. Plant your left hand down. And know that you have the invitation to go right into lifting your top leg. The invitation is there. It has your name on it in gold letters. Yes. Pull into center, press out through hand and foot, and be in discovery. What's possible? How high can you lift your top leg? When does your right glute start to talk to you? Have a conversation with it. It's good. Lift your top foot higher. Be here in the experience of discovery. It's so good. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in. Let it go. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. And take a really long crescent lunge stance. Step into your power. Step into the heat of your front thigh and bring your pelvis low. Pelvis lower, lower, lower. I was in Paige Ellison's class last night and she loves to say the word low, lower. So lower, Jen, lower your pelvis. Get low, get lower. Have play with this, bounce. Find a little bit of bounce here in your crescent lunge. Take a longer stance. Stack your back heel higher over your back toe. Jen and everyone, bring power into your crescent lunge and play. Power and play. Power and play. Where can you take this? Bring your hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge to the right. Maybe you touch elbow to knee. If you do, press up more through your back hamstring. More energy out your left heel. Good, Jen. Split your hands. Left hand down, right fingers reach. Good, good, Michonne. Send your gaze up to your top hand. Pull your belly button and your abdomen off your front thigh. Yeah, create length in your spine, not just hanging out here. You're pulling in and pressing out through hand and foot. Yeah. All together, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Sit low in that front thigh. Have a conversation with your quadricep. It has good things to say. It says you are strong. You are getting stronger with every intentional breath that you spend talking to your body. Yes. Flip your front palm. Reach up, reach back. Breathe in. Lift up, go up. Extended side angle, right side. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. And again, stack your knee over your ankle. Sit deep into your front thigh. Be in discovery. Taking up space. Staying in your fire. So yeah, sit your pelvis lower, Jen. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Send your right hip bone under and in towards your left inner thigh. Yeah, and everyone. Yeah. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Vinyasa, plant your hands and flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Left side. Now you know where we're going. You probably already did. That's okay. Left side crescent lunge. Make it new. Take up space. Pelvis low. Bring your front foot forward. Your back foot backward. Yeah. More. Be in discovery. Create movement here. Create the bounce to get your pelvis low. Experiencing your front thigh. This is all good. This is all good. Yes. Lower. 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 Be at play. Be at the edge of whoa, and the edge of yes. Yes. Hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge. Yeah, split your hands. Yeah, when you are in discovery, this becomes light and free. It's still effort, but you're creating the ease. You're creating the sukha. You're creating the ease in your body by being in discovery instead of static or fighting it, resisting it. Let the practice do the work by switching your mindset to ease. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Warrior 2, inhale, open up and reset, sit low. Take up space. Yes, talk to your quadricep with your breath. Tell it that you love it by staying and growing it stronger. Yes, it's so good. I know. Set your drishti. Set your drishti and come out of the fidgeting, come out of the I want to not be here, come out of that. Let that go. Let that go. Be in your power. You are powerful. You've got this. Reverse your warrior, up and back. Yes. Extended side angle, left side. Fingertips down. Sit deeper into your front thigh. Stack knee over ankle. Gaze up to your top hand. Sending your left hip bone under and inward towards your right inner thigh. And wiggle your back foot out a little more, just to start some new sensation right here. Breathe in. Plant your hands, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. That feels so good to go from extended side angle to moving upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Ha. Yes. Ha. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Go there, yogi. Half lift, fold, chair pose, sit low, hands to heart center, chair twist to the right. And pull back on your left hip to sit deeper, not bar stool pose, chair pose. Sit into your power, sit into your heat, sit into your fire. Split your hands, open your arms. Breathing deep and free, staying when you want to leave, breathing out. One more, breathe in, fold, let it go. Chair pose, sit low, reach high. Hands to heart center, opposite side. Stay when you want to run. When you stay when you want to run on your mat, it increases your ability to stay in difficult situations off your mat. You are training your brain through your breath that all is well. You've got this. You are strong. Split your hands if you did so on the other side. Everyone take a huge breath in. Sit a little deeper. Breathe in. Bow. Let it go. Split your feet hips width distance. Take a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Grab a hold of your big toes with your first two fingers. And hips width distance is about 2 fists width. If you want to take your feet wider, that's great. Be in the experience of discovery. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Pull up on your toes to engage your biceps, engage your triceps, and press down through your heels to engage your hamstrings, creating length in your back body and strength in your upper body. Release your big toes, take palms to toes, gorilla pose. Stand on your hands. Stand on your hands. All the way toes to wrist creases. Full deep breathing in. Full deep breathing out. Release gorilla and set up either crow or malasana yogic squat. If you're taking yoga squat, your feet are wide. If you're taking crow, fingers are wide. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Squeeze in as you press your hands into the earth. Everyone, yes. So Mishan, press your elbows into your knees into your elbows, and launch the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Create length in your spine. Length, equal pressure, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Long spine, same thing, Kara. Long spine, the crown of your head up towards the earth. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you shoot it back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Yeah, saw that, Sage. Good work. Downward facing dog. Drishti between your toes. Full breath in. Bend your knees. Top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Ground down. Reach up. Set your drishti. Hands to heart center. Eagle, right thigh up and over. Right thigh comes up and over your left thigh. Your drishti is set. Right arm comes up and under your left arm. From here, drishti never moves. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Imagine you're pressing your back body into a wall behind you. And your shoulders are touching the wall and your sits bones are touching the wall. Long, straight spine. Yes, good adjustment, Kara. Everyone breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your drishti. Change sides. Eagle. Left thigh up and over and squeezing into center line. Pulling your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Stack shoulders over hips. Elbows in line with your shoulders and pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Squeeze everything in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, change sides. Eagle. Second set, right side. And come into the pose. Be in the experience of discovery. Maybe you wrap your top foot around your calf. No matter if it doesn't wrap. Squeeze. That's what matters. Squeeze and drishti. Muscle energy and drishti here. Breathing into your side body. Fully expanding your ribs. Changing sides. Where can you hug in more? Is your drishti unwavering? Squeezing into center line. Breathe in. Set your feet down on the mat. Standing leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take the yogi toe lock if that's your jam. Use a strap if that's your jam. Standing leg raise. Extend your right leg out to the right. Drishti is straight ahead. Now send your drishti to your left thumb. Extend your left arm. And be in discovery. Press down through the bottom of your left foot. Press up through the crown of your head. Get taller. Get taller. Express from your core out to your hands and feet. So good. Come back to center. Right foot, kick it forward. Look at your toes. Lift your toes as high as you can. As high as you can. Then lift it higher. Yes. Airplane. Bring your arms back by your sides. Right leg, kick it back behind you. And dial your toes down towards the earth and be here in the experience of airplane. Pin your shoulder blades onto your back. Squeeze skin to muscle to bone. Be here. I know you want to go to half moon. Be here. Wake up your fingers. Yes. Yes. Bring your hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the block, spider fingers at the earth, stacking your shoulders. Left fingers down, right fingers reaching, right hip stacking up and over your left. And look back and see your toes, see the tippy toes of your right leg. And where can you take this? Soften your standing knee. Maybe you take the bind, reach back and grab your top foot or ankle for Chapasana. Yes, good work, Mishan. Now spin your heart towards the ceiling. Kick your foot into your hand. Yes, good work, Kara. Good work, everyone. I see you. Looking good. Powerful ladies in the house today. Release your bind and come back to standing. New experience, new opportunity right here in your body. Standing leg raise. Bring your left knee into your chest. Set your drishti. Begin again. That's the beautiful thing about this practice. Begin again. You're always beginning again. Good drishti, Michelle. Send your eyes to your thumb. Yes. Get taller. Press down. Lift up. Yes, Danielle. Come back to center. Kick your foot forward. See your toes as high as you can get them and then higher. Even for a hot second. Yes. Airplane pose, left leg, kick it back. Wake up your toes. Good work, Jen. Airplane, yes. Palms down, fingers alive, chin out of your chest. Yes. Yes, be here in airplane. I know, be here. Experience the lift, the lightness. Create the lightness. Hands to heart center. Half moon, right hand down, left fingers reach towards the ceiling, and this side will be so much different than the other side. Stack your hips, look back, see your toes. See your toes and lift your back foot high, higher. Pull into core, press out through hand and foot. And then try for the bind on this side. Maybe you, grab the top of your foot and now kick your foot into your hand and spin your heart up towards the ceiling. Send your gaze up. Gaze up. Be in discovery of what's possible right here, right now. All together, breathe in. Bring your feet back to the earth and come up to stand. Dancer pose, left arm high. Right hand reaches out and grabs the inside of your right foot. And come right into the pose. We're only going to be here for a few moments. Come into the pose. Come into dancer. Your fullest expression for 5. Get it while it's hot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Good work. Good work. The softness and the strength. Come into the pose. Left side. The invitation is here. Be in the experience of discovery. Dancer for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Second set, and come right into it. Come right into it. Take a huge breath and step into your dancer. Your fullest expression. 5, 4, 3. Good. Bring your feet to the ground and switch sides. Come into it. Invitation. You are invited to experience your dancer. Discover your dancer. This last one right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring both feet to the earth and set up tree pose. Bring your right foot to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. And press your standing leg into your foot. Press your bent knee towards the back of your mat. Yeah, whoa, different. Belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in. Send your hands up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Take this tree, take it towards wheel someday. And if you just said, she's crazy, be in discovery of what's possible. How high can you lift your chest up and back? Creating space from the ground to your fingertips. And then change sides. Yeah, change sides. Left foot rooted into the earth. Right foot. Yeah, you got it. Opposite side, yeah. Left foot to right thigh. Right calf. Press your bent knee towards the back of your mat. Lift from your breastbone up, look up and look back. And imagine yourself taking tree into full wheel. See it with your mind's eye. See it, just imagine it for a moment. And the space that you just created with that vision. Yeah, hands back to heart center, join both feet on the earth. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain, press down, look up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right side. 1 movement, 1 breath. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Prepare for triangle. Set your right fingertips down to the earth on the outside of your shin. Create softness, baby micro bend in both knees. Send your right hip bone under your body, in and under towards your left inner thigh. Breathing deep and free. And come up to stand. Send your right toes towards the face, the long edge of your mat, side facing wide angle forward fold. Take your feet wide. Take your feet wide. Take your head down towards the earth, like a really wide stance. Drop out of your head, drop into your mat. Drop into the earth underneath you. Maybe tripod headstand is here for you. Maybe you just work to bring the crown of your head towards the earth. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tripoders, make your toes come back down to the earth slow. Halfway lift, come up to standing. Send your right toes towards the front edge of your mat, set up for pyramid pose. So feet are wide, short stance, front to back. So short stance, wide stance. Yes. Yes. Hinge and reach forward. Bring your fingertips down to the earth in front of your front foot. Touch down with light fingers. Send your nose towards your knee. And as you soften over your front leg, engage your left hamstring by pressing down through your back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twisting triangle. Left hand stays right where it is. Right hand reaches for the ceiling. Press down through your back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Warrior 1, left side step with your breath. Step forward. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse. Straighten your front leg. Keep a baby bend in the knee. Triangle, left side. Be in discovery. Triangle is a stationary pose, but create movement. Just a little movement by bending your knees, by playing with sending your left hip bone in and under towards your right inner thigh. Reaching energetically through your top hand. Breathing deep and free here. And come up to stand. Left toes face the long edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers at the small of your back. Take the bind in this side facing wide angle forward fold. And drop your head. Bring a bend to your elbows. Yeah, soften your elbows. When you do that, pull your shoulders away from your ears. And press your pinky toes into the earth. Good, Danielle. Breathe in. Good, Jen. Breathe out. And come up to stand and set up pyramid on the left side. Left toes point forward. Right foot comes halfway up your mat. Hips are square to the front of the space that you're in. So, Kara, bring your back foot in a little bit more. A little more. Yeah, square your hips. Yes. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Energetic fingers. Press down through both heels as you fold over your front thigh. Yeah, fingertips frame your front foot. Slight bend to both knees. And soften here. Present to your hands and feet. And twisting triangle. Right hand stays where it is. Left fingers reach for the ceiling, pressing down through your back heel, making this twist come from your mid-back, the center of your back, your upper mid-back. Creating space with this twist. So good. All together, breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Flow, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Shift forward into a high plank. Power up the space between your ears. Low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. Back up to high plank. Everyone take your hands 3 inches wider. 3 inches wider. And when you come down to low plank, create space between your elbows and your ribs. Okay? Low plank. High plank. One more. Low plank. Space. Come all the way down to the earth. Good work. Good work at being in discovery. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Locust pose. Press your pubic bone into the earth and lift your hands, your heart, your feet, and squeeze your feet in towards center line. Energetically lift from your back body. Flex your feet if they're pointed. Point your feet if they're flexed. Be in discovery of what's possible. What experience changes when you flex or point your feet. One more huge breath in. Fly higher. Release. Lower down. Bring your other ear to the mat. Palms face the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Locust pose, second set. You get another chance to go up, lift up, fly up. Strong back body, energetic fingers, energetic feet. And be here for 5, 4, 3, flex or point your toes, 2, 1, release. So good, so good. Take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow, bend your knees. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, and squeeze your knees in towards the center of your mat. And kick. Michelle, bring your big toes in towards one another. Yes! Now press the tips of your toes towards the ceiling and flex your feet strong. Everyone, creating strength and softness in your face. Yes. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more. Breathe in. Release your grip. Sway your legs from side to side. And then set it up and go again. Floor bow, second set. Second set. New opportunity. New opportunity to create strength, to create joy, to create freedom in your body right here. Toes squeeze in towards center. Yes. Yes. 5, 4. Good work, Michelle. 3, 2, 1. Release, lower down. Good work, everyone. Sway your legs from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your hands wide on your mat like you did in high plank. Bring your legs together at the back of your mat. Big toes touch. Upward facing dog. And be here in this upward facing dog. Bend your elbows. Yes. Pull your chest forward. Press your chest forward. Upward facing dog. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. Camel pose. Touch your knees down. Stack your hips over your knees. Hands to the small of your back. Hands to the small of your back. Hips stacked over knees. Pressing your hips forward. Lift your chest up and back. Lift your gaze up and back. Maybe you reach back and grab one heel. If you've got one, get the other. And then press your hips forward. Be here in discovery. 5. Good work, Sage. Good work, Kara. Good work, Michelle and Danielle and Jen and Michonne. Good work. 2, 1. Come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Camel, second set. New discovery, new opportunity right here to be present to your aliveness, to your physicalness, creating lift through your breastbone up and back. Touch down with your heels and then lift. Lift through your breastbone, lift through your heart, lifting energy up and out into the space that you are in. For 3, 2, 1, come out of camel, sit back in your heels. Yeah, strong, powerful pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Bridge pose. Make your way onto your back. Knees bent, feet planted into the earth. Can you touch your heels with your middle fingers? And come into the posture. This is the one where I usually spend a lot of time fidgeting. Come into the posture. Lift your hips up. Press your heels down. Feet and knees or hips width distance apart. Be here in this bridge, lifting through your hips, pressing down through your heels, down through the crown, through the back of your skull. Lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then number 2, bridge or wheel. Come into the pose and rise up. Bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down with control. Number 3, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down with control. Number 4, bridge or wheel, rise up. Rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Number 5, rise up, bridge or wheel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Number 6, rise up, bridge or wheel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. Last one, because our first one was a bridge. Last one, bridge or wheel. Rise up. Be here in the experience of this pose. Take your feet to hips width distance apart. So Kara, walk your feet in. Squeeze them in, hips width distance. For 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. And take Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. Yeah, press the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. Feel your heartbeat. Keep your eyes open. Like you just did 6 major heart openers. 7 if you count bridge. And we always can count 7. So see what you can see. Happy baby. Bend your knees. Grab your pinky toe edges of your feet. Rock from side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg. Press your tailbone down into the earth. The back of your head, press it into the earth. Straighten one leg, straighten the other leg. So good. So good. Send both legs up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Flex your feet like you mean it. Yes, like you mean it. Good. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and baby pulses towards your left pinky toe. Feel this in the core that's right there by your bottom ribs. Yes, keep going. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Little pulses from your chest towards your toes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. Yeah, re-engage your feet. Flex them like you mean it. Yes. Lower your left leg to a hover. Yes. Lower your left leg to a hover. Left and right, I'm telling you. Bring your chest towards your toes. Lift, from the middle of your chest and pulse. Begin little baby pulses. Feel this in the muscles around your bottom ribs. My count doesn't matter. It's your effort, your presence in your body. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. 30, 60 legs. Wake up your feet. Wake up your feet. Yes. Lower your legs 30 degrees and breathe. Lower your legs another 30 degrees and breathe. Bring your feet to a hover. Look at your toes and little flutter kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. We'll do 3 more like that. Control. Lower 30. Flex your feet, Kara. Yes. Then another 30. Breathe. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes and do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Lower feet 30 degrees. Then another 30. Bring your feet to a hover. Look at your toes. Good work, Michelle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. 2 more, right? Lower 30. Breathe. Then another 30 and breathe. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one right here. Make it the best one yet. Best one right here. Lower 30. 60. Press your big toes in towards one another. The sides of your big toes. Yes, wake up your feet. Bring your feet to a hover. Look up, see your toes and do something with them. Kick them, whatever you want to do right here to be in your experience. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Abdominal twists right away for 30. 1. Keep your knee over your hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give your knees a hug. Rock from side to side. High boat. We got one high boat today, but this high boat is going to be a good one. Yes? Yes. High boat. Press your hands up and forward, like turn your high boat into a downward facing dog. So spin your palms towards the space in front of you like you would for downward facing dog. Yes. Now lift more through your heart. Create shake. Yeah, create shake. Let everything shake and move. Yes, be here. Be here in your down dog boat for 5, 4. Keep coming back to it. 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll up and down your spine and come into downward facing dog. Yeah, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, strong and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Right ankle to the back of your left wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Right ankle to the back of your left wrist. And press down through both feet. Press down into the earth through both feet. Yes, action in your feet. Walk your fingers out in front. Come into sleeping pigeon. Press your head, the center of your head into the earth. Be here. In your breath, in your body. Now that you are still, create action in your feet. Actively pressing your forehead down. And be present. Hear what you hear. Notice any smells in the space. Notice any air movement. And create length in your torso. Elongate your torso over your front shin. So you're not just dumping over your front shin. Change sides. Maybe you take a 3-legged dog, hip circle, knee circle. Change sides, left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist. Action in your feet. Action in your feet. Pressing down. Pressing down. Double pigeon. Bring your right leg around in front and stack your right shin on top of your left shin like fire logs so that your ankles are just on the outside of your knees with your feet flexed. Double pigeon. Breathing deeply and freely. Feel it in your hip flexors. Yeah, it's good. Be here. And change the stack. Right shin becomes bottom shin. Left shin becomes top shin. Lots of action in your feet. Lots of flexion in your feet. And be with it however it is. however it is. Release double pigeon and set up frog pose. Come into frog. Thigh bones come out of your hip bones at 90 degrees. Shins out of your knees at 90 degrees. Feet out of your shins at 90 degrees. Like a little flat frog. So torso down towards the earth, belly to the earth. Hip bones come out of your, like thigh bones come out of your hips. Yes, yes, frog pose. Yeah, flex your feet. Yeah, flex your feet. And the first thing your body does is grip and resist. Yeah, breathe into that gripping, breathe into that resistance, and create softness. Create softness with your breath, with the story that you tell yourself when you're in frog pose. Create softness. And create stillness and ease. Create ease in your body. And be here. Hear what you hear. See what you see. Be here in frog. With each breath creating softness and ease. Be still with what is, not as you think it should be or could be or ought to be. Allow yourself the time and space to create ease in your frog pose. Because when you can create ease in your frog pose, you can create ease in any corner of your life. It starts with your breath. Be here. Make your way forward out of frog to bring your legs together back behind you. Bring your big toes to touch, long legs back behind you. Seated single leg extension. So come up to a seated position with your left leg long, right foot to your left inner thigh. Seated single leg extension. And fold over your front thigh. Send your fingers towards your toes. Soften here. And change sides. Opposite leg long. Seated forward fold, both legs long. Reaching for your toes, touching your fingertips onto the earth, creating a length in your spine as you fold over your thighs. Reverse tabletop. Press your hands down by your hips, bend your knees, press your feet into the earth, lift your hips up. Reverse tabletop, reverse plank. Good. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to fish pose. Hands plant under your hips. Bring your forearms down to the earth. So bring your forearms down to the earth and send your gaze up and back, legs out long. Yeah, legs out long. Create like that camel lift in your chest. Hips down, hips down. Lift, yes, fish pose. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of fish and set up your inversion. Waterfall pose with a brick underneath your tailbone or a pillow underneath your tailbone, legs up towards the sky. Traditional headstand. If you have a wall, you can do handstand at the wall, whatever your inversion of choice is. Take your hips up and over your heart. And be here. Mishan, create Tadasana legs. Tadasana legs and Tadasana feet. Press them up towards the ceiling. Like you could stamp your feet on the ceiling and press down more through your forearms, more through your elbows, squeezing your big toes in towards one another. Shoulder stand. Bring your toes down to the earth for plow. Watch out for children, plants, and furniture. You can take deaf man's pose. Bring your knees down by your ears. And everyone slowly make your way down. Headstand, yes. Child's pose. Make your way onto your back. Supine twist. Right side, hug your right knee in. Supine twist. Gentle supine twist. And change sides, get the other side. Extend your right leg out, bring your left knee in. Yeah. Come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana one last time. Touch your feet into your feet. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Yeah. Eyes are heavy, eyes are closed. Feel the weight of your body on your mat. And make your way to your Shavasana. Feet wide, hands down by your sides, palms up. Let your breath be your breath. Let go of control. Let go of controlling. Let your teeth come apart. Your jaw is soft. And allow yourself to just be here on your mat. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to be. Nothing to do. Receive the gift of your practice. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Shavasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll to your right hand side. Pause. Pause. Make your way to an easy seat at the top of your mat with hands at heart center. Touch your thumbs into your breastbone. Sit tall, press the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. We will seal today's class with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center. Touch in. And together we bow to one another, to ourselves, and say namaste.